Afternoon baseball now on a fine Sunday from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today we wrap up the road trip with the third of 3 between the Minnesota Twins and the Kansas City Royals. Number 13 makes his big league debut right after this. Chris Stratton will be the starter for the Royals in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between 30 to 35 starts. This guy will be making start number 30 on the year. He's reliable, he's dependable, and he's been pretty good all season long. 30 starts, not an easy thing to do.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. Charlie Blackmon waits on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reddick has a read on it. 1 down. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. Here comes the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Reached for and popped into the air, back behind second. Nieto ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting third, designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
The 0-1 delivery. Hit hard on the ground at first. Oh, he makes the stop. Got him. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Marcus Stroman starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way.
Nope.
And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dio, that's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, look out for Josh Reddick. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Now at the plate, Jorge Nieto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he just misses with a curveball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
1 out, nobody on. That's 2-0 now. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Here it comes, the 3-0 is taken, strike one.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 3-1. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out. And I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. First things first, here's a throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First pitch coming, here it is. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Down the line and fair, that's a hit. Nieto rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home, and not in time as the run scores.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Into the box, Shane DeLucci, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He enters here right at the 290 mark. 3 homers and 17 RBIs. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Two balls and a strike. The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Raul Mondesi will be next. Reddick, the runner at second with 1 away. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Digging in the switch hitter, Raul Mondesi. And a great chance here for Kansas City to add on in just the first inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Blackman will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Digging in now for Kansas City, number 17. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Looking to minimize the damage here. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. So 1-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. One and 2. Here it comes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. A run for the Royals on the RBI double. Second inning coming up, and KC's off and running. It's 1-0. The next twin up, Eddie Rosario. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. Here comes the first pitch. Right side, but it's well foul. The windup and the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. He's got it one away.
Hey guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. In the outfield, Josh Reddick, a huge wrestling fan, but what we need to lock in on is the fact that he's got one of the best arms in baseball. Loves throwing guys out at the dish. We'll see if he gets the opportunity today.
Stepping into the box, number 15 on the season. He's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
So striding in, Miguel Sano, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch coming, here it is. And a breaking ball stays outside. Runners on first with 1 down. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Digging in, Wilson Ramos, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. One run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. And it's not in time. He's safe as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield, bringing in both runners and putting himself into scoring position. It's great to see a guy that's aggressive at the plate when he's got a chance to do some damage.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Ramos leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. In the dirt here. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. The 2-2 one more time. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Another full count pitch home. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Payoff pitch one more time. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He flied out leading off the ball game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. Still only 1 out in the inning. Takes a curveball right on the corner. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Lee sprinting after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. So far this season, Blackmon is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Here it comes on 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Lee has it in his tracks. And that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Twins 2 and the Royals 1. Now at the plate, Mark Trumbo. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
First baseman, Mark Trumbo.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Misses, ball 2. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate. And if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
Into the box, Lee. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Down and away, ball 1. Popped high in the air. Lindor waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9th, catcher.
Now batting, Melendez. And while not really viewed as a big-time prospect coming out of the draft, he's had to prove himself at every step of the way to get to this point. His first big league at-bat.
Yeah, what a monster moment for not only himself, but his family, all the coaches that have helped him along the way. This is a monumental moment in his career.
The 1-0. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Hit down the third base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Two and 2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Fouled away.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Soft liner to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Melendez has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Nunez.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1. Melendez, the runner at first with 2 gone. A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Blackman is under it, and that retires the side. 1 left for Kansas City. They still trail it here 2-1. Back now in the Midwest from the city of Fountains, Kansas City, Missouri, all set to go in the top of the 3rd. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Up around the face. This is line to left. Galucci has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. So with 1 gone, we take a look at the current standings entering play, and it's not all that pretty. As you can see, these guys are well back in the division race, already looking forward to next year. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Byron Buxton, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right, and he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the 3rd.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Ran 1 in on him there as this is hit softly to 3rd. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Minnesota leads this one 2-1. So next to the plate for the Royals, Jorge Nieto. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First offering on its way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Now the pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Hit back up the middle. Lindor ranges to his left. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The batter, left fielder, Shane Gallucci.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Shane Gallucci. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. KC down in order. They're down 2-1. Coming to the plate now, number 15. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat.
Number 15.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
And he misses with it. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Three-two pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Here's Miguel Sano. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Here's the first pitch to him. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. As a look, now the pitch. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Two balls and no strikes to Ramos.
He's been really effective in this one so far. But it's interesting here that with a couple of guys on base, he seems to be not trusting his stuff quite as much. Kind of messing around the strike zone a little bit.
On a rope to the second baseman. Throwing behind the runner. Not in time.
The third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
Up next for Minnesota, Mike Moustakas. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First offering on its way. Very weakly on the ground. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. No balls and a strike to count. And he takes strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here it comes on 0-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Raul Mondesi.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
The 0-2 delivery. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Into the box now, number 17. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0. Ground ball, foul down the left side. One and one, here it comes. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Two and 1 to the Royals first baseman. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. The 3-1. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. Striding in once again, Charlie Blackmon. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. First delivery to him on the way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A curveball that catches the inside corner. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The 2-1 home. Count even at 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Lifted the other way out to left center. Lee on the move. 1 out. Here's Chris Davis now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
One and one.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Two balls and two strikes, the count to Chris Davis. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Hit on the ground to short. Mondesi scoops it up. And there are two away now.
Center field number 25, Byron Buxton.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Byron Buxton. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
He might not want to throw that one again. I know his timing was a little bit off at the dish, but he kept his hands back. Just missed that one. Fouled that one off really hard.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Now to the plate, Lee. He popped out in his first trip.
Center fielder, number 9.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Into the corner and slicing foul. Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. 3-2, a full count to the Royals center fielder.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
In now, Melendez, a base hit in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. It swung on and missed. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So another stolen base there. This definitely is a team that's used their wheels to full advantage all season long as we check out the league leaderboard for stolen bases. And you can see that the Royals currently lead the AL in that category. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. His path to the big leagues wasn't the most direct, but you have to give him a whole lot of credit for getting here. He has a chance to make an impression on the higher-ups here in September and earn a more permanent spot on this roster next year.
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues. But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
Pulled toward right center field. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. So stepping in, Eduardo Nunez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First offering on its way. Sliders in for a strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Nunez is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. A 1 pitch on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Into the box, Jorge Nieto, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Grounded to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and one man left on base. 5 innings complete. Twins lead it 2-1. Brad Keller takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 56, Brad Keller.
So striding forward now, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Eddie Rosario.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stepping in now, number 15. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. A couple of walks for him thus far. Behind 0-2 now. quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Digging in once again, Miguel Sano. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Outside, 3-0 now. The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
In now, Shane Gallucci, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Gallucci tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Now at the plate, Raul Mondesi. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. He's set. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Standing in now, number 17. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
The 2-1 home. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Rosario. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Royals leave 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lee giving chase. 1 down. 1 gone now in the Minnesota 7th. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Hit sharply on the ground. Nieto on the grass, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Francisco Lindor. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
The 1-1. His fastball taken high for a ball. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. bouncer up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So that'll extend the inning and keep it alive for Charlie Blackmon.
Now batting, left fielder, Charlie.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. First delivery to him on the way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. Lindor leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And he'll dive back in safely. The 1-2. Turned on down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. Swing and a liner. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Taylor Rogers is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. Here's Mark Trumbo now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Lead off base hit, bottom of the 7th, you're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
Into the box now, Lee, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Ball one.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Runners on the move for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. You kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box, Melendez. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a breaking ball stays outside. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
That one's in there. 3-1. Squared that one up just a little late. The 3-2 pitch. Count still full. 3-2. The next 3-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Nothing doing for the Royals. They're down 2-1. Next will be the designated hitter, Chris Davis. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Drilled down the line. And there's a base hit. So a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, Hero, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Here's Byron Buxton now, as he'll take a look at ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Eddie Rosario. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
The count is 1 and 2.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They still lead it 2-1. Sean Doolittle is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 62, Sean Doolittle.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Eduardo Nunez. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one. Hitless to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Comes set and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 2-1 is in there for the second strike. The 2-2 fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Missed with a slider. Now the payoff pitch home. Skied into straightaway right. Rosario is there. 1 away.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Jorge.
Coming to the plate now, Jorge Nieto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in 1. Pitch on the way. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Buxton is there. 2 gone.
Now back.
Stepping up now, Josh Reddick. His career line with Doolittle. He's 2 for 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Outside.
And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 is taken high above the zone. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Changeup in for a strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
The 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he fouls this one off. Once again, a 3-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. KC down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Number 39 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 39.
Standing in, number 15. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Number 15.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
2-0 count. The pitch will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Now the 3-0 offering. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Ready now, Miguel Sano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as the left-hander starts to throw.
Nobody out, runner on first. Cold strike at the knees, 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Standing in now, Wilson Ramos. Popped him up. Nunez has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First pitch on its way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Here's a look over to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him, something he might need to work on before his next outing.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Sliders in for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Just hung in there on that one. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So no runs on no hits. 1 error in the inning, but a man left stranded. Nothing further in the Minnesota 9th. Last chance coming up for KC. They trail here 2-1. Zach Britton, if a man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Zach Britton.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Shane Gallucci due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Yeah, that pitch is the equalizer. Left on left slider, down and away. He can spot it up when he needs to. That pitch is almost unhittable.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And now pitch on the way. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And you can see it's been a great year for him as he leads the AL in that category at this stage of the season. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. No problem laying off the sinker in, and he's in a golden spot, 3-0. Now the 3-0 offering is a fastball looked at for a strike. And a good pitch there as they come after him, and the count goes full.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Stepping into the box, number 17, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-0. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Throw down to second here is by him and into center field.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
The 1-1. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Fly ball right down the line in left. Blackmon on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0 to Trumbo. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Mondesi stands at second with 2 gone. And it's 2 balls and a strike to Trumbo. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. KC down to their final strike in this one. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. He spoils another one, and will do it again. The 3-2 one more time. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Throw on to first here is going to do it, and the Twins have come in here and finished off a 3-game sweep as this one is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Minnesota Twins earned the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Marcus Stroman records his 14th winning decision of the season. Chris Stratton is charged with number 16 in the loss column this year. Zach Britton earns the save out of the bullpen, his 46th. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian.